Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-month March reading. I went ahead and pulled your base cards as I normally do, and I usually for mid-months I only pull 6 cards. But these two other cards fell out in addition too, and I felt like they were trying to tell me a story regarding someone's energy here that I'm reading for. Now, I also did March monthly love readings, which may or may not resonate with this story, but it could be that I'm capturing someone else's energy in someone else's story. As you know, please listen to your moon and your rising as they may resonate better with you or they may complement with this reading. Of course, I'm going to tell you to please share the videos as they may resonate with somebody who you think should hear these messages. Now, just to begin, I got a few cards here, and the feeling that I was getting regarding for you Virgos is that I feel as if this is something to do with somebody that you're already dealing with and you're healing from a situation, or you're healing from this, either you recently broke up and now you're trying to heal from it, or you are healing from something that had happened to you within the relationship itself. If you are single, there's somebody coming your way. There's somebody definitely coming your way after you being single for quite a while. So this is for the Virgos who've been single for a minute and you've just been, in the situations where you've been dating all the wrong people, or you've just been down and out on your luck, Virgos, but somebody's definitely coming in because it looks like whether you're the single person or somebody that's dealing with something, you're looking for to ground your foundation. You want things to be even keel. You want to smooth out your lives. Okay, so let's just go ahead and begin. Now, I got the Four of Swords. So right off the bat, this talks about healing. So right away it tells me you're healing from a situation that recently happened to you. Or if this is just you single folk, you're just tired. You're tired of the bullshit. You're just tired physically, mentally, emotionally. You're all of it. And you're just trying to heal yourself from the situation. You want things to be grounded. You want things to be even keel. You want them to be structured, whether you're in a relationship or you're not, or if you're in a foundation right now in your relationship where it seems kind of rocky, you're trying to fix it. You're trying to pave the way. You see this guy got down from his horse and he's trying to pave his way forward. Same thing with your single. You have everything else in your life in check. It's just the other half of you want to complete for the single Virgos out there. Now, I will tell you this. The Tower. The Tower means a collapse in the foundation. So it can be divorce, it can be breakup. But I don't think this is about the divorce family. I think this is talking about somebody that out of nowhere, this person broke up with you and you're like, what? Wait, where did this come from? And now you're sort of freaking out. For those of you that are single, out of nowhere, somebody's going to come into your life, instantaneous. It's just it's something that it's almost shocking. You're like, wait, where did you come from, kind of thing, for the single folk. Single folk, you might have a King of Wands coming into your life, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could also be dealing, those of you that are in a situation with a guy that just broke up with you, could be this fire sign gentleman. Page of Cups. This is receiving good news or an apology. You could be receiving an apology. You could also be receiving some kind of like a cutesy little love message. Especially if you're single, somebody could be flirting with you right about now, and they're sending you cutesy little messages of love. For those of you that are dealing with a situation where somebody just broke up with you out of nowhere, there's an apology being given, or vice versa, or you trying to figure it out, and maybe you're offering an apology to them. Why should you, Virgo? No idea. But here we are, the Seven of Wands. Somebody's defending themselves. Someone's defending their actions. And if you're single, this just means you're getting up and you're going out there, trying to get some. But I feel like for you single Virgos, there's been a lot of placement of work in your lives. You've been focusing a lot on work and not enough on your social life, and you kind of got to get yourself out there. Now, the two additional cards that I see here was the Nine of Wands, which is talking about sacrifices, responsibilities, burdens. If you're single, this again, it just tells me you've been overloaded with work and you've taken on too many responsibilities and you really haven't gotten yourself out there, and it's about time you did. It's about time you put on that cute little hobo shirt and those hot shorts and got yourself out there. If you're a guy, you know how to dress the right way. Get your sexy ass out there and go mingle. And the Magician, it's the perfect omen for manifesting something. So if you're dealing with a breakup and a heartache and an issue that just came out of nowhere, or a foundation that just cracked and you're healing from it, or you're trying to fix it, there is something that is going to manifest out of this situation that is better for you. So there is something manifesting from your fates, the universe, your spirit guides, they are ascending upon you to manifest something better for you. Whether this was meant to be for you to get out of it and to get into something better, or if you're single, to help manifest, your dream come true. Because it does look like somebody's on their way here to me. Let's see what's going on. Why is the Four of Swords here for my Virgos? Thank you. Yep, as I said, Knight of Swords. So this is somebody rushing in and bringing messages to you. So again, I just feel this huge element of things just happening so quickly that your head's spinning, that it's like you can't hold your neck straight. Because either somebody, you got a text message like, yeah, I don't think this is working out, it's over. You're like, wait, what? Hello, can we have a conversation here? What the hell? Or if this is you being single, somebody's definitely rushing in to sweep you off your feet. Just like that. Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Please clarify the Knight. Thank you. Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is you figuring out the truth, or getting to the truth of the matter. Something new. So what's new? Is honesty, is the truth of figuring it out, what's going on. And believe you me, the Wheel of Fortune says that the luck is on your side, not their side. So over here, where you're trying to ground the situation, or you're trying to make heads or tails of what is going on here, even if you're the single folk and you're trying to lay a foundation of stability in your life, luck is on your side. Same if you're dealing with this breakup or this situation that you went through, you also are going to get to the bottom of this. The truth will prevail and it will be on your side, but there is something new that is about to begin. But more or less, I feel like, for me, this represents wisdom, internal wisdom, because the swords are also cerebral and mental. And then the bird talks about, where we say, oh, the truth shall set you free. I feel like you're going to figure something out here. And, not by dumb luck, I want to say, but because luck is on your side. But this is what's going to help you get here, to ground you, to make you focused in order to know what to do moving forward. And again, for you single folk, this is just a good omen that structure is coming into your life. A relationship, a stable foundation of a relationship is coming in, but it's coming in quite quick. Quite quick. Okay. The Tower. Where I said something happens to you suddenly, out of nowhere, a foundation cracks, or if this is you single, this is somebody quickly coming in, swooping you off your feet, because this is all of the sudden. That's what the Tower is. It's like out of nowhere. And with the Seven of Cups tells me there is some slight confusion regarding what is going on, because it's happening so quickly, so fast, and it could be that there was a third party involved. There could have been a third. This is for you that are dealing with somebody who you might have broken up with, or you found out the truth of a third party person, or a third party person was involved. And because of this, now it's left you confused as to what to do. And this is just like some news you just got all of a sudden out of nowhere. So this cracks your foundation. It's like, out of nowhere, you hear about this third person or this third party situation, and it cracks your foundation. Now, for those of you that are single, where I'm telling you somebody's coming in quick and it's coming in fast, it's almost as if you have multiple people coming out of nowhere, coming out of left field, who are interested in you, Virgo, all of a sudden. But you will pick the right person, because over here you see this guy, he chose a cup. This is my after tarot, so this tells me what happens after the fact. He chose a cup and he picked a pot of gold because there's jewels. He's holding a pack of jewels. So he picked a gem, interestingly enough. And now it's a party. It's a celebration. You're happy as a clam. You're out partying. Or you go out to a party and you meet this jewel of a person. And because this is out of nowhere, this is all of a sudden. For those of you that are dealing with this breakup or situation, or you finding out about a third party situation, I almost feel like for some of you, this could be a blessing in disguise, because this guy is holding these jewels here. It's like as if you were released by something that could have been extremely toxic to you. I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's continue. Let's see what happens here. Why is the King of Wands here? Please clarify the King of Wands. For some of you single Virgo, this King of Wands could be entering your life. Yeah, I see somebody or something is being juggled. So maybe this King of Wands was juggling you and another person. Or there's a juggling of two scenarios. It could be you juggling this person and someone else. This could be you dealing with somebody that, say you're dating somebody at the workforce and you're trying to hide it. So you're trying to keep your work life as one situation, going, and your romantic life private, because they're intermingling. So you have two scenarios, two situations that you're trying to balance out. And the World card, which tells me this is a new phase in your life. You're transitioning, whether you're a couple or you're single, Virgos. You guys are transitioning. One of you is getting out of something and one of you is getting into something. It's very interesting. And as you are doing this, as you're getting out, going in, this can also represent that juggling, going from here to there, there to here. It's interesting. Let's see. Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? Please clarify the Page of Cups. Thank you. Interesting. Okay, so this apology, for some of you that are coupled up, or you found out about third party and I told you they're going to offer you an apology, here's what you do. No thanks. Bye now. I don't want your apology. Go yourself. He spills out the cup. He's like, hell to the no. What do you think I look like, a doormat? You're not accepting it. It's an offer you just will not accept. No. Bye. If you are receiving a bunch of like cute little charming things, like little messages, I feel for some of you single Virgos, it's not enough. You're like, it's not enough. Okay, a page is a child. A knight is like, okay, but I want a king, because a king is a man. And so, or a queen, for you male Virgos out there, a king or a queen. Nobody wants a page because the pages are immature. So this immature like messaging to you is not enough. It's not acceptable. So you're spilling it out. You want more. I don't blame you. Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Thank you. Pretty quickly. Yeah, you are defending yourself because you felt, okay, as for those of you that are dealing with a relationship situation, that I said that you are in defense mode, like you're defending your position, you're defending your honor, is what I heard. You're also defending what had gone down, because you felt like you were kicked out into the cold out of nowhere. You were chucked out. You're like, what? Why? And for you single folk, believe me when I tell you this is the opposite. You got to go put on your fancy schmancy. Stop with the overworking and get yourself out there. Because even though the Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold, it's telling me you got to go outside. out. You got to get out. Go out even if it's cold. Go there. That's all it means for you single folk, because there's potential out there. Because the fives represent changes, and something has to change. And it was what I was telling you before, whether you're a couple or you're single. Some of you are getting out of something and some of you are getting into something. That is a fundamental change. And you Virgos that are single, you have to make a change. You need to go out. For those of you that are defending yourself regarding what this relationship situation was, you're like, you left me on the cold. What do you want me to do? You went with the third person. It's like, peace. What? No. Why is the Magician here and the Nine of Wands? Please clarify the Nine of Wands and the Magician for us. The additional cards you gave my Virgo. Please clarify these for my Virgo folk. Why are these messages? Thank you. Okay, interesting. You have the Five of Swords, which for me is the bittersweet card, meaning you win something but at a cost of another. So, you know, for example, you're seeing somebody at work, but, you know, no inner dating at work is allowed. So although you form a relationship, you lose your job. It's a scenario like this. Or say you're in an argument with a friend, and you and your friend are interested in the same guy, but the guy likes you. You might lose the friendship with the girl, but enter a relationship with the guy. You win something while you lose something. That's the bittersweet. It also talks about internal and mental strife. So if you're in this relationship that you just recently broke up with somebody, or something had happened within the dynamic of your relationship, there is something for you to gain out of this. You will lose something, but you will also gain something. But you will also win the upper hand, because that's what the Five of Swords also talks about. Now, mind you, you also have the Sun. So, the Sun, for those of you that are in a relationship dealing with this issue, the Sun clearly tells me you need some time apart. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You guys need some time apart, and that's why the knives are there. Cutting it out. Cutting the bullshit out. For those of you, because this was starting to burden you. This was starting to exhaust you. And now you need to manifest your happiness, your future, your true north. What's this other shit? It could go away. You're going to use these swords to cut down these, you know, these rods, these responsibilities, these burdens. They're unnecessary. You're looking for your true north, ultimate happiness, the Sun. So if that means time apart from this person to manifest your future, that's what you're going to do. You single folk, you will, it looks like somebody's coming into your life, and it looks very interesting, but it will cost you something, but it will bring you ultimate happiness. And that's currently being manifested for you guys. Very interesting, Virgos. Okay, so last but not least, let's see what's going on with your love messages. Archangel Michael, Raphael, Samuel, what are the final messages for my Virgos? Any messages, please? Any messages you may have for them? All right. Thank you. Okay. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So maybe for those of you that were dealing with this third party situation, or there was a crack in the foundation, or there was a break, or whatever was going on. This is for you that I said that are transitioning out. That's because one of you has unrequited love. There isn't enough of love or chemistry or passion from the both of you together. I feel like if you've been mistreated or misled, or you were made into a third party, you were done wrong. And somebody to do that to you does not have your best interest at heart. And that could be very unrequited. True love. This is a romance of the lifetime. And this is, I think, for the singles, for those that are you getting into something, because I think that some happiness is being manifested. And it's coming out of nowhere, because right off the bat you have Knight of Swords, which is somebody sweeping you off your feet. So it could be true love that you're dealing with. You guys know who these cards apply to. You use them as they apply to your story. Please like, subscribe, and share if you feel this video message should be heard by any other Virgo. And until April, bye Virgos!